Hello! Today I would like to invite you for a next episode Cook with the Polish Embassy. We are going to cook potato pancakes. In Poland we have different names for potato. We call it ziemniak, kartofel, pyra. I hope you enjoy it. Smacznego!
My name is Buckley-Załęska, an unusual Irish name, but my husband is Polish, from Koszalin. I'm a senior HR business partner for Savills Ireland.
My name is Kamil Chechłacz. Ireland has been my home for the last 12 years. I work in arts. I work in film festivals, fringe festivals. I do all the stuff related to arts and entertainment.
So what do you make me today?
We're here to prepare two traditional Polish dishes.
Okay.
One is potato pancakes, and the other one is gherkin salad called mizeria.
Okay, so what ingredients are for what dish?
We will use, for mizeria, we're gonna use gherkins with a pinch of salt, and we're gonna use double cream and regular cream. We also have radish and onion here, which we might use or we might not. There are regional differences in terms of how people make mizeria in Poland. Now for potato pancakes, we're going to use potatoes.
Wow.
Now, potatoes, a little bit of flour, a pinch of salt, some oil, and an egg, and we're done.
So what are we starting with?
We're going to start with mizeria,
Okay.
which is the gherkin salad. We need to peel them.
Okay, I can do that.
And
Pass this over the board.
there you go.
So why are we starting with mizeria?
Now, the key to a properly made mizeria is slicing, obviously peeling the gherkins first and slicing them into small pieces and then adding a pinch of salt and leaving it for 10 minutes.
Okay.
That will allow the gherkins to breathe a little bit and releases the water, which is the key in the taste of the gherkins.
Because actually, this was the first thing I learned to prepare was mizeria. But I never used this type of cucumber. We only used the fresh cucumber.
Yeah, it is type of a fresh cucumber. It's a ground cucumber, and there's many different variations of dishes with gherkins or cucumbers in Poland, from pickled to sour gherkins, which, by the way, are being used a lot as an appetizer. Let's call it when you're drinking vodka.
Really?
The cucumbers have to be sliced very thinly.
Okay.
So tell me, in Poland, you've done some Polish cooking, right?
I have. I didn't do it in Poland, but I suppose the first thing I had learned was mizeria. I've made sernik, which is a
You've already
cheesecake.
made mizeria?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've made mizeria.
How did you make it?
Well, we chopped, very similar to what you're doing now, but as I said, we used kind of a different cucumber. We had sour cream, and I think my husband's father really likes it very salty, whereas I quite liked the sweeter version of it. But yeah, so I'd made this. I'd made a cheesecake. I'd made a kind of a zrazy, and I also made the vegetable salad that is kind of more traditional around, you know, Easter and Christmas. So I quite like preparing the vegetables for it. I know a lot of people in Poland they find it quite boring, but I quite like it. I find it quite therapeutic. So I'd happily sit chopping and drinking, getting food ready.
Really good.
Yeah.
You have loads of experience with Polish cuisine. So what we have to do now is just add a good pinch of salt.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna leave it for about 10 minutes after we stir it. So the gherkins lose a little bit of water.
So next on the agenda.
Next on the agenda, we have potato pancakes.
Okay.
Again, quite easy to prepare them. What we have to do, we have to grab a few potatoes and start peeling them. So you know the peeler is in the drawer, thank you so much.
We actually have a similar dish in Ireland, potato pancakes. It's called boxty. So it actually, in Irish, I think the word is anan bocht te, which means poorhouse bread. So it was quite a popular dish in Ireland, and actually it's going through a bit of a revival at the moment. So it's quite cool to like boxty. So I'm not really sure if it's the same with potato pancakes.
Most of the cultures, when they adopted potatoes, it became poor people's food.
Yeah.
And in fairness, most of great recipes are coming from poor people's cuisines. This, it's a grater, and it has different sizes of the holes on the sides, right? Now, for the hash browns, for example, which is both American or UK, they use the larger ones, and the thickness of the actual potatoes is different than the Polish.
So it's more gritty than
It
the
is.
Polish version.
It is, yeah. We're using the very fine side, and it's a different taste as well. It's a different texture, really. Okay. So what we're going to do? We're going to grate them and start preparing our pancakes. We're nearly finished grating. This is the very last piece.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm trying not to. You've been very careful watching me grating all this time. It's exciting, isn't it?
I don't want any injuries. It's not really a spectator sport, I'm not going to lie.
It isn't, but look how finely grated they are. I'm going to add a spoonful of flour.
Okay.
Now, important ingredient. That's the thing.
Some salt, maybe.
And you've made them before, have you?
Not my first
I
time.
nearly
Not
forgot
my
about
first
salt, to be
time.
honest. I actually don't use salt too much, but you know you have to. Okay, so and the last missing ingredient is an egg. So if you pass me the egg. Now I'll try to do it properly.
Okay. No pressure. And there's 2 in it.
And it's 2 in it.
That's apparently a very good look.
It's a fantastic look. Score. Okay, so we're gonna stir it now. We're going to come back to our gherkins.
Okay.
Now, the gherkins have released some water. They're ready to add cream. Now, we're making mizeria, and you probably noticed the name. It means miserable. It's gherkins, it's mostly water, okay? We're adding a little bit of cream, but it was poor people's dish.
Okay.
But it's extremely tasty, especially in the summer. So, would you mind passing me a spoon?
Yeah.
We're gonna add 2 spoonfuls of cream. And we're going to add some double cream there as well. So,
I actually would have used vinegar in mine.
yeah, you could add a little bit of vinegar or lemon to change the taste. And in certain parts of Poland, they also would add radish.
Oh.
They could make it sweet or sour.
Yeah.
So they could be mizeria made with onions and radish, for example. Oh. Well, I must say, the typical one, the one that my mom makes, is without anything else, just the gherkins, a little bit of cream, salt, and you just bite into this. So we're gonna add a little bit of oil into our pan to prepare, start making the pancakes, right? Thank you so much. There you go, that's the one.
So we generally just cook and eat?
That's pretty much what we do, yeah? Now, you can serve the potato pancakes in a various different ways, right? You could serve them savory.
Okay. I would have them sweet. I would have them
sweet. Yeah. Oh,
with some sour cream and some sugar.
Yeah, that's all depends on, personal
taste.
Preferences, exactly. I think they're pretty much ready.
They look good.
In a second, we're gonna invite our guest today, Mrs. Anna Sarkowicz. Hello, Anna.
Hello.
How are you? This is Liz.
I'm Liz, how are you? Nice.
I'm Kamil.
Nice to meet you.
We're gonna serve you pancakes in a second. How do you take them?
Plain.
You take them plain. Perfect. Okay. I mean,
Dig in.
guys, be judges. Try it,
Shall I? Yeah.
please. How is it?
Good.
Tastes good.
Perfect.
Really good.
How's the mizeria?
Oh, hold on, I haven't tried this area yet.
Another bite. Just to make sure.
Tastes like home.
Tastes very good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. I mean, I think we can call it a success. Thank you so much for watching. We've done our potato pancakes, mizeria. Thank you so much, ladies, for coming. Liz, thank you so much for participating in this fantastic cooking experience. And Anna, thank you so much for coming and tasting.
Thank you for the pancake.
Thank you so much. See ya.
So what are we going to start with? What are we going to do first?
We're going to start with mizeria.
Okay.
Can we do it again? Because I still have that gherkin. So, as you can see, this fantastic invention has a different holes. Can we do it again? Sorry. As I'm stirring, you can tell me how it is in Ireland that you stir things in Ireland. How do you do that?
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not. I don't know what to say.
These gherkins.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
quite a few different types of cucumbers, obviously, and you probably, with your experience in Poland, you probably have tasted most of
Different types.
different